Look in my eyes, what do you say?
My first couple of years with WWE were a whirlwind. I was ECW champion, a team with DX at the Survivor Series, and I finally made it to WrestleMania. I won Money in the Bank at WrestleMania 24, which led to what most consider, to be the best cash-in of all time.
CM Punk has done it! Mr. Money in the Bank has become Mr. World Champion!
This upset a lot of people, including my old friend JBL. JBL didn't like a thing about me. How I looked, how I talked, how I wrestled, music choice. Everything about me bothered him. And he saw SummerSlam as his opportunity to declare to the world that CM Punk does not belong. JBL thrives when he can strong-arm somebody. A true tyrant who takes great pleasure in badgering anyone who sees beneath him. I had no illusions that this was going to be an easy fight. My only plan was to hit him as hard as I could and beat the respect into him at SummerSlam. Now go put JBL in his place. Avoid the clothesline if you can. And let's make sure JBL feels like he's been sent to hell.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Michael Cole coming to you alongside Corey Graves and Wade Barrett, live from SummerSlam. CM Punk, who captured his first World Heavyweight Championship just 7 weeks ago, is set for his biggest title defense yet.
Cole, why are you focusing so much on Punk when we are in the midst of the wrestling god? And our next World Heavyweight Champion, John Bradshaw Layfield. JBL has the look of a champion, the entrance of a champion, and he may be minutes away from becoming a champion.
JBL telling Punk last week that fairy tales aren't real, that midnight will strike here tonight at SummerSlam.
Talk about Cinderella. JBL's been calling Punk Cindy lately.
JBL, the longest reigning champion in SmackDown history, hopes to add the world title to his collection tonight. He's had great success over the years here at SummerSlam. Here's the man who won the title at the end of June when he cashed in Money in the Bank in a surprise on Monday Night Raw. CM Punk, the underdog who has had uphill battles ever since winning the World Heavyweight Championship, has held on to that championship and he's worn it proudly. CM Punk fans have been saying CM Punk is not a so-called transition, and that's what Punk hopes to prove tonight.
JBL has called Punk a transitional champion, and worse. This is another top test for Punk here at SummerSlam.
Introducing the challenger from New York City, weighing in at 290 pounds, John Bradshaw Layfield, JBL. And his opponent from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 222 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
That's what it's all about, folks. The World Heavyweight Championship. A prize worth fighting for.
CM Punk is a champion who lives by his own rules. In the lead-up to this match tonight, Punk has refused to give in to JBL's intimidation tactics.
In the words of CM Punk, sometimes it's what you don't do that makes you who you are. But I think Punk's defiance has only angered JBL even further.
And that could be a grave mistake. A fired up and furious JBL is not something you want to deal with. Mess with the ball, and you get the horns.
And for JBL, he likes to talk about fighting for the old school guys. Likes to look down on the new school superstars like CM Punk. JBL says he won't be pushed out by these twerps.
I would tally that sentiment to self-preservation. JBL isn't going to allow a guy like Punk to take a spot he's worked an entire career for. You don't achieve longevity in this game without putting the boots to some ankle biters.
You have to be in peak physical condition to pull off a move with that much weight behind. Blast off! Knew he was coming and answered with an emphatic power slam. And he gets delivered back into the ring. Look out!
Oh, man, he landed rough there.
Talking about these men, they couldn't be anywhere different. For JBL, it's all about running business, Wall Street, having a championship in one hand and a beer in the other. Very much the opposite. Quick pin, championship on the line. One count and he gets his shoulder up.
And he's got plenty of fight left in him, clearly.
What a counter!
Big knee lift.
And a opponent like a sack of cement drop with a clothesline. Look out!
Suicide dive!
Completely tossing all caution to the wind.
Go from the top. Oh, brutal miscalculation. Brutal club.
CM Punk, the surprise champion who cashed in the Money in the Bank contract back in June, shocking the entire sports entertainment world. And many are
For the title!
elevates his shoulder ahead of the count.
Might have caught a second wind here.
Big knee. And right between the shoulder blades. Perched up top.
Oh, he paid for that. High risk. He's looking to go high risk from the top rope.
Take off. Nobody home.
And he retaliates. Gets lifted into position.
No, fully caught a dentist.
And JBL has gone so far as to call Punk a transitional champion. A fluke even. Bradshaw called this championship run by Punk pathetic. That is a direct quote, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, say what you want about Punk's run. He's knocked off some of the best, including Bradshaw once and Batista on a couple occasions.
And JBL just manhandled right out of the ring.
Ascending the ropes.
From the sky.
He fails to
Oh my God, just keep missing, bro.
Launched right out of the ring. Punk scaling the turnbuckles.
I'm telling you to climb the
From
turnbuckle.
the top, completely missed the
And
ball.
miss again for the 5th time.
Not looking good in this position.
Toss like a sack of potatoes. JBL really wants to put Punk in his place tonight. Wants to snap Punk out of this Cinderella fairy tale he's living. Wants the world title to be represented by a real man once again.
Well, Punk incoming. Wow, cross body. Tremendous impact. What a move by the champion. Float over snap suplex. Booming boot. And the champ might have just frustrated Bradshaw even more there.
Punk prides himself in being disciplined and having plenty of self-control. He's going to need all that here tonight against Bradshaw. A 17-year veteran will play mind games and try to wear the champion down.
And if he can't wear him down, he'll just beat him down. JBL has a bona fide mean streak. Mean and vicious. He enjoyed.
Highly competitive match. Punk defending the championship. JBL whipped into the corner. There's the vintage running knee by Punk.
And what a shocking victory this could be for the young up-and-comer CM Punk, but denied by JBL.
Bradshaw just too powerful for Punk, and now the wrestling god teeing off.
And JBL doing what he does best. Manhandling his opponent. And JBL not too comfortable on the ropes, but going up there anyway.
Gonna do something here to put CM Punk away, and that may well do it, but it looks like JBL injured himself in the process.
Both men down, the official counting away here. First man to his feet could gain the advantage in the matchup. JBL looks like he's gonna just crawl to the cover. Shoulders are down, Punk kicks out.
And a late kick out there from CM Punk. Just enough gas left in the tank, and you can see the cogs whirring behind the eyes of JBL.
JBL looking to end it all here with a clothesline from hell.
Punk dodges out in time.
Has the champ pinned. Is this it? Kick out just before 2.
Somehow able to kick out before a 2 count. How is he still going like this?
Power slam.
And Punk, the Cinderella of this tale, might go back to mopping floors if JBL keeps having his way.
CM Punk stopped that in its track.
And Punk now lifting his opponent up and back. Go to sleep.
Perfect execution by the champion.
There's 2. 3, no, 2 count. Title still on the line.
Keeping those title dreams alive a little longer.
CM Punk. Punk's got the Anaconda Vice in.
Cinching in the Anaconda Vice submission.
Submission locked in. Are we going to see him tap?
This is a grueling hold to be in.
Kneeing his way out. And he's free.
Kick to the midsection prevents the attack.
And into the corner he goes.
Turns that back on CM Punk.
Opponent lifted up. Jaw. Meet knee.
The go-to-sleep GTS from Punk.
A maneuver that the champion has put so many on.
He's done it. CM Punk retains.
and gentlemen, you just have to get used to this. Once again, CM Punk has silenced the critics and proven himself as a champion.
This was a must-win title defense for Punk, and like you said, now everyone knows the champ is no easy target.